is Haley, and today I'm going to be reviewing some fidget toys for you guys. I'm actually in a very different location than normal. I am in Florida and I am currently in the condo that we are staying in with my grandparents. I come down to Florida almost every year, so it's just a really cool thing that we do. But anyways, I just thought I would film a video for you guys so that I wasn't just like non-existent for 2 weeks while I was on vacation. So today's video, like I mentioned before, is going to be about fidget toys. So if you guys aren't familiar with them, as probably like a year ago I had no idea what they were, but a fidget toy pretty much is like, some people call them tangle toys. They're pretty much toys that are created so you can like fidget with them when you're anxious, stressed, overwhelmed or anything, and it just really helps to keep your attention and focus on things. So the fidget toys I am reviewing today are from FidgetLand, and that is a very small website that probably a lot of people don't know about, but I heard about it from another YouTuber called Let's Talk Ticks, and she is a YouTuber about Tourette's and also about other mental health diseases and stuff. So yeah, you should definitely go check her out. But I heard of these toys through her and I ordered some, and I just got mine a couple days ago, so I thought I would show you and tell you how I like them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you them right away, since you guys are probably like, what in the world are you talking about? So these are what they look like. I will be showing you a close-up of them as well. So these toys are just like two little ring things, and they're about the size of 2 quarters, I would say. So they just kind of, they fit in your palm really easily. So unlike some other fidget toys, they can be easily like hidden from view if you don't want people knowing that you're like fiddling with something. So I would say they're really hard to describe how they work until you actually bring them home. I saw a couple videos online of people using them, and I was like, I have no idea like what is going on there. So until you really like are holding one in your hand, it's hard to know how they work. But pretty much there is little colored rings in the middle, and those actually will turn. So you can sit there and turn them with your finger and spin them. Before I had these, a lot of times like during church and stuff, I would use my ring and I would like spin it around my finger, like when I was trying to pay attention or when I was nervous. So it's kind of like that, only it's like just like these little rings that you can fool with, which are really cool. I like to like put them on my finger and like roll them. I don't know, it probably won't work for everyone, depends how like small or big your fingers are. But the other thing they do is they kind of just like spin within themselves, and it's just really, it's kind of hard to get the hang of right away, but after you get it, you can do it like no problem with one hand. So the purple one I have here is called the Rizzle, and the names are really odd and I don't think they really mean anything, but it's called the Rizzle, and this one is one of the smaller ones they sell, and it has the metal rings in the middle for you to turn and stuff. And then the other one I have is the same exact size, but it is called the Ninny, and it actually has rubber rings for you to turn and stuff. So I'm not really sure which one I like better, but the rubber one is definitely more interesting to feel. So I've heard that like different textures and rubber things really help with like sensory processing disorder type things. So it's really cool, and I really like the feel of the rubber one, but I definitely am glad that I got both, because I think They are definitely very different, but at the same kind of similar. So I'm glad that I got like 2 different ones to try. And their website definitely has more options on different fidget toys to get, so you should definitely check them out and pick which one you think would work best for you. So now I'm just going to talk a little bit about what they claim to help with on their website. So they did come with these 2 little card things, one for the Ninny and one for the Rizzle. They pretty much say the exact same thing, but on this card it says it reduces stress, decreases anxiety, increases focus, and improves dexterity. So I'm just on their website right now, so if I look down, that is why, but I'm just going to be reading what they say these fidget toys will help with. Now that doesn't mean that like if you get this thing it's gonna like cure it. I think it just helps you deal a little bit easier, especially when you're just really overwhelmed and really just like can't concentrate or focus. So this is what they say a little bit that helps on their website. So it says that it helps with ADD, ADHD, anxiety, ASD, Asperger's, autism, hair twirling, nail biting, pencil tapping, stress, sensory integration, small motor, smoking, and thumb sucking. So as you see, it says that it helps with a lot of things. For me personally, I think it really helps a little bit with anxiety. It definitely doesn't take away the anxiety at all. I think it just helps because when I get anxious, sometimes I will like really like rub my hands together. I've done it so bad that my hands hurt so bad, like I feel like I'm gonna rip my fingernail off. I'm not a nail biter, so that doesn't really bother me, but I do really like pick at my skin and stuff when I am stressed out. And it's kind of subconsciously, but I also know I'm doing it. I've also like picked at everything on my leg before and had a staph infection because of it. So that's something I really struggle with. Also, sometimes when I'm in church, I like play with my hair and like will look for like split ends and then like split them apart and stuff, which really isn't that attractive to other people. So I know I'm doing it again, but like I just need to do it because I need something to do. And it's not that church is boring or anything, it's just social interactions with a lot of people definitely really increase my anxiety. I'd say I've had probably most of my anxiety attacks and panic attacks come when I'm at church or other social gatherings with a lot of people. And so that's just why I'm using that example. It's not that like church is bad or anything, it's just it increases my anxiety a lot. So I was really glad this past weekend when we went to church I had these with, and it's an unfamiliar church because we are in Florida. So last year when I was here I had a panic attack at that church, so sometimes when I go back to the same places where I've had panic attacks before, it increases my anxiety. So I had both of these in my pockets and I was like literally playing with them so hard the whole entire time. I was like, don't have a panic attack, don't have a panic attack. So they definitely didn't like stop my anxiety or anything, but they kept my hands busy, whereas otherwise I would have been picking at my skin or picking at my hair or like doing something else. So I really enjoy that. Another thing that I think they help with is my Tourette's, as it has been out of control pretty much the past week since I've come to Florida. Not really sure why, they kind of do what they want. But because of that, I've been ticking a lot in public, especially at home. So that is really hard on your body as it causes a lot of pain. A lot of my tics are like vocal tics, so I'm getting a lot of throat pain and just like face pain. So I think when I'm ticking a lot and like I'm like really frustrated, it really helps to just like play with this, as I don't know, sometimes I felt like it helps me relieve some of my anxiety about Tourette's, but it also helps me have the tics die down just a little bit. Now I'm not sure if it like is for sure or anything, but I definitely think it helped. So I definitely think these are worth looking into if you struggle with paying attention or anxiety or anything that I mentioned before, it would be probably very good looking into it. They aren't that expensive either. I think they were like, one was like $10 and the other one was like $11 or something. My one complaint would be that after fidgeting with them for like 15 minutes or so, my hands do tend to get a little sore because it is metal, so it's not the softest thing in the world. So because of that, I normally, like, once this hand gets sore, I just switch to the other hand and play with it. So it really hasn't bothered me that much, but I just think they're so worth it. I like it. So I kind of felt like this video was really just not very structured, so I hope that you guys found this useful somewhat, and maybe I introduced you to something new that you never knew about. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'm not sure how much I'll be posting for the rest of my trip here in Florida, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon on a new video. Bye! Hey guys, this is Haley, and today I'm going to be doing a Draw My Life video. If you guys aren't familiar with these, it's just me drawing on a whiteboard and just kind of showing what my life is, and so yeah. So I was born in Wisconsin, and I have lived here my whole life.